Well, good evening everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 4th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Rafael, which is formed in the Caribbean Sea as expected. As you can see here on the satellite imagery, it's starting to get a little bit better defined here. Here is Jamaica right here, which you can see got some moisture over it. But here's the deep convection beginning to form around the center. Would not be surprised this system start to form an eye probably in the next 24 to maybe 36 hours out as it continues to push on off to the west-northwest. Alright, let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. As you can see, here's the tropical storm force wind. This is at 7 p.m. this evening. Here's the tropical storm warning for Jamaica. Here's hurricane warnings up here for the Cayman Islands. We have tropical storm watches here in yellow for portion of Cuba. Hurricane watches also for western Cuba. Also, we even have some tropical storm warnings, watches in effect for portions of the Florida Keys as well. As this system continues to push on off to the west-northwest, would not be surprised to see maybe some more watches and warnings issued up and down the west coast of Florida, also up here around Louisiana, and also toward the panhandle of Florida. If you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 15.8 north, longitude 76.9 west. Current winds, maximum sustained winds currently, like I said, 45 miles an hour with higher gusts. Movements to the north-northwest at 9 miles an hour. Classified as a tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. Alright, let's take a look at the Spaghetti-O models for this system. As you can see, here's the center of the storm. Moves it just west of Jamaica. Makes landfall up here in the Cuba region. Also, the Cayman Islands may get impacted by this system. Most of the models taking it to the north. You can see a handful of them moves it into the panhandle of Florida and also into Alabama. Also, there's a handful also takes it back toward Louisiana. So right now the models are split. That's why you've seen the big old cone stretching from the panhandle of Florida all the way to Louisiana, because there's still some disagreement with the models. But I do think it should be making landfall anywhere from Louisiana to the Florida panhandle and then moving on off into Alabama, and then it get absorbed by cold front. It should bring some heavier showers to portions of the southeastern United States coming up late this weekend or early next week. Alright, let's move on to the intensity guidance of this system. Alright, you can see we got about 40 knot winds equal to 45 miles per hour. Tropical storm status. Most model keeps into a category 1. Few takes it into a low end category 2. Would not be surprised it could go to a category 3 possible, but right now sometimes the model do lag on it sometimes. So right now they're going with a category 2 hurricane, but would not be surprised it could get a little more stronger than category 2. So I'll continue to monitor this and see what happens. Alrighty. Well, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, that's the information on Tropical Storm Rafael. Alright, we got another little system here in the tropics we're going to be taking a look at as well. As you can see, this system here has about a 20% chance of development over the next 7 days. Here's Rafael down in the Caribbean Sea, and something right now this is a low chance of development, but right now I do not see anything out of this system here. Said it may bring some rainfall to portions of the southeast U.S. as well, so something we will keep an eye on as well. Alright, let's take a look at the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, as you can see here, there's some hurricane warnings along the south portion of Cuba. Tropical storm warnings here in the red. Tropical storm watches along the Florida Keys there as well, and portions of southwestern areas of Florida. River flood warnings continue for areas of Florida inland areas. Also, we have some hydro issues over Illinois. Wind advisory is also in effect for Illinois into portion of Indiana. Same for western Kentucky and also portion of Arkansas and northwestern Mississippi. Alright, We have tornado watches in effect from Texas all the way up into Missouri, and also Arkansas with some tornado warnings over southern Missouri. We also have some flash flood warnings. Flood warnings are also in effect, stretching all the way back into portions of Oklahoma and Texas, and flood advisories in Oklahoma as well. Alright, across North Texas we have some, and western Oklahoma we have some freeze warnings and frost advisories there. Freeze warnings over southern New Mexico. Also some more wind advisories for West Texas and southeastern areas of New Mexico. Also some winter storm watches in effect for Colorado. High wind warnings in effect for you guys here in Wyoming. Also portion of Montana. Also into portion of Washington State. We have winter storm warning, winter weather advisories in effect there as well. Also some blizzard warnings over Montana. Wind advisories over Oregon and Washington State. Also portions of California. Expect some red flag warnings for you guys. Alright, small craft advisories from up here near, and gale warnings from Maine down to portions of Boston area. Then again from the Outer Banks of North Carolina to the Florida Keys. And then again along the Gulf Coast from the Big Bend area of Florida all the way to Texas. And then again from Oregon State, Washington, Oregon State down to Southern California. Alright, around the Hawaiian chain island, got some small craft advisories there. Can't get it out. Also, we have some flash flood warning, flood advisory with Southern Island chain, and some high surf warnings there. Northern Alaska, freeze spray warnings. Also, we have some blizzard warnings along coastal area, winter weather advisory, storm warnings, and small craft advisories there as well. Alright, let's take a look at the severe weather perspective. Alright, you can see this is for day 2. We only have a marginal risk up here around Wisconsin, from Green Bay back over toward just east of La Crosse. Then we have some around portion of Greenville, Mississippi, just east of Shreveport, Alexandria down to just east of Houston. Got a marginal risk for severe weather there. General thunderstorms across South Florida, portion of Alabama, from Brownsville all the way up to Evansville, Kentucky. And then Duluth to Minneapolis all the way to Milwaukee. General thunderstorms there as well. Alright, the tornado probability, we have 2% over portions of Wisconsin. Then again from Arkansas back down to East Texas and Louisiana. Let's take a look at the damage and winds. We have 5% in that same area. And the large hail, 5%, well less than 5% in all areas. And let's take a look at day number 3. Okay, as you can see here, it's coming up. We just got pretty much general thunderstorm from Austin to Louisville, Kentucky, down to Atlanta, Georgia, to Savannah, Georgia, back down to Miami, Fort Myers. Around the Florida Keys, we have a marginal risk for severe weather in that area. Probability is only like 5%. That's including the Key West, Florida region. Alright, and finally we're going to wrap it up with the rainfall totals. You can see the heaviest precipitation, snipping out that model precipitation from Rafael across Cuba, Eastern Gulf, all the way into Atlanta, Georgia. Also maybe over towards the Savannah River area of South Carolina, central South Carolina. You may get lighter amounts, but you may get a good dose of rain out of that system. Also, we got this cold front stretching from Texas all the way into portions of southeast Canada. Heavy rain along that front. And then more heavy precipitation from northern California to southwestern Canada, and also over toward Oregon and also Washington State, Montana, also to Idaho. So heavy precipitation there as well. Elsewhere, lighter amounts expected. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we will catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.